Where have we come out into? Hello. Paint? Why paint?
I have like a ton of these things already.
Okay. Light, please? Whoop. Little hitch there. Oh, because it was loading everything, I think. Or some of it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. Escape to the surface. Look, this is where houses are and cars and junk. Surely this is it, right? We finally escaped to our office. How can we still be stuck? Unless our character just refuses to, like, ask for directions or help in these situations, no matter what. Which, like, at some point, I as a player, don't even want to help you anymore if you can't help yourself, Mr. Protagonist, man. You gotta call for help or something? Use a payphone? Feeble screams from factories unknown.
Hopefully I can stay on the streets from now on.
It's rather optimistic of you. Hello? Ding dong. Help. Help. I lost my parents in the mall. I haven't seen them for 16 hours. Help. What's the smoke over there? Was there a crash? I'm definitely missing stuff around here. This place is huge. Look how many directions there are to check. There's a generator. Door that doesn't open. Oh, a fuel filter. Okay.
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight.
I found a fuel filter. I presume that I need that for something, right? Since I found it. No. 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 You can't make me go underground again.
It's ready to collapse.
Looks ready to collapse? Oh my god. No. Leave. Leave, dude. You're already at the surface. Society's right there. Just go. Those are people. Aha! Escape.
Yep. I don't think that's going anywhere.
Crowbar. Fuel filter. There's nobody in this vehicle? Also, did I just photograph a crashed vehicle as being like a thing to fix? Come on.
To get across this bridge. The office is on the other side.
Wait, are these vehicles abandoned? Nobody's in them. What the hell? So I need to go across the bridge, and the bridge itself is currently up, and it seems like people just abandon their vehicles here? How long have they been stuck here? Why is there a bunch of empty vehicles? This one has its lights on. And a destroyed window? What the hell's wrong with your windows? Oh, did they put up like a screen between them? But your car's running right now. Why would... If you're going to sleep in your vehicle and you put up a screen, wouldn't you turn off your vehicle? Why is your vehicle on? Like, I just listened to an episode of This American Life that was about how, like, in China, there's areas where, like, you just get... I'm just climbing on this person's car now. In China, there's areas where you might get stuck in traffic for 3 days or 7 days and stuff like that. And so, like, a lot of people have just gotten used to the idea of just being stuck in traffic for days on end. You sleep in your car, and, like, the local villages will, like, break out impromptu businesses to, like, sell you food and services and whatnot while you're stuck around their house. And, like, that kind of stuff just sort of happens. So I don't know if that happens in this country at all, so maybe that's what the implication there is, but oh my lord. But it's, I figure if you're doing that, at the very least you would turn off your vehicle, right? So I found 2 fuel filters and a crowbar so far. Did this just suddenly turn into a large non-linear puzzle solving area? Because it seems like there's a lot going on around here.
I don't think I can fit these in my pockets.
I really wish I had read what that said. I pressed it immediately and I'm like, oh no. Now I don't know what it said. I actually thought it said Cuphead, and I'm like, that can't say Cuphead, can it? Alright, well I've got a card for a card reader, if I can find a card reader. This powers down the power of this thing. Keep on. Shh. I'm sure it won't break anything.
I have like a ton of these things already.
Insufficient hertz. Somebody put a burger up here? Castle turnstile, castle. Courtyard gates. This is the on button, I think. Or it's already on. I should see what I specifically want to turn on. And go from there. Does this affect the... Probably does. Ooh. That was unnerving. Did it just turn off? Sure did. Let's turn off the castle? Can't get it to work. I think this is houses? I'm not sure. Turn everything off except for keep on. Now there's some power. Does it affect you? Kind of wasn't expecting the game to let me come over here. I thought I was going to have to go into that underground area, which I might still go into, but... There's like a whole area over here? Battery store? Marco's battery store. Oh yeah, look at that. 2 rows of flashlight batteries, 1 row of camera batteries. And all you have to do is break in, you monster. But maybe it's my store. It's called Marco's store. I'm Mark. Fun nickname. Another Green Lantern. Why are those suddenly so prevalent? Oops. Of course, it's perfectly parked to block me. But the lights are on again? This is starting to feel like everybody's gone to the Rapture again or something, where like just everybody just disappeared instantaneously somehow. So it's just like abandoned vehicles in various weird positions everywhere. Trapped. I'm trapped, help. Whoa. Did they crash? I think these buses crashed into each other. And the buses are going left and right at the same time while the cars are going through the middle? What's going on with the vehicles around here? Were they pulled over? For a bus stop, maybe? The vehicles are such a weird mess. Well, let's grab the fuel filter. I found 2 of them now. I can probably do something with those. Castle Rock Road. I think I might have free reign of this entire island. So I'm here. So that was the castles. That's interesting. Yeah, that is a bus stop back there. So I think, despite seeming like houses, I think that might be the castles area. So maybe I want to turn on the castles. There we go. The fuel filter's with the other fuel filter. Then the crowbar down there too. There we go. Okay, so now I've got confirmation that that area is the castle area. This is a map. Maybe I should turn on just the castle stuff and nothing else. Didn't really look like a castle to me. Yeah, nothing about that seems like a castle. There's some stone, I guess. Wait, no, let's keep all the houses off. Just the castle's on. Castle stuff is on. No. Does the courtyard need to be on? Courtyard gate. What does this button do? Is it just the main breaker? Yeah, this says it's off. There's no... the meter's not seemingly getting any energy. Turn off the turnstile? Why? How do you work?
I don't think I can fit these in my pockets.
I just don't really know how it works, honestly. So am I to believe this entire island was, like, evacuated or something? Like, why is there's not even a single person here? Except that one spooky dude I saw for a moment there that just sort of awkwardly disappeared when I was in trouble, which wasn't very nice of him. Come on, let me grab it. There we go. So I have 2 fuel filters, which do not like to sit on flat... they don't really like to sit on flat surfaces, unfortunately. Alright, let's look at this train wreck. In a game that has literal train wrecks in it also. So this seems to be leaking. I think that's just water. But that's electrified. Or if it becomes electrified, that water is going to be impassable.
These are missing a few parts.
You owe us. Pay now or you never see your button again. Pete, you seriously need to stop drinking that moonshine stuff you buy from the moonshiners' residence at the old castle. Or at least pay for your own drink. They've broken there, and now these parts are all over the island. Did they break in? Did the moonshiners break in and take the stuff? I wish I could tell what you said, but you're covering the papers with other papers so I can't read them. Why do you do that? I don't understand why you keep doing that. So I need two fuel filters, a button, and a pump tech.
Fascinating.
At this point, I wish they'd release a patch where they just stop making the papers overlap each other when you're trying to read them. It's just a weird choice. As no one would do that. So I have the fuel filters already. Something's gonna go there. That's a fuel pump. Probably where the filter goes. Or there. That's probably where they go, actually, the filters. Because there's two of them. Well, I might as well grab those now, so before I lose track of them or something. But I need to find two more things somewhere on this island. So I'm guessing I'm probably going to have to find a way to gain access to that castle area, even if I don't really know what's going on there. Yep, that's what I thought. I need to figure out that damn electrical system and what its rules are. Alright, so those are the fuel filters. I need this thing over here.
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
So one button from Button Company. And Pump Tech Diesel Fuel Pump. I take it it's not in here anywhere. 'Cause that'd be too easy. This is probably my my primary objective of this zone. I need to figure out where the pieces are hidden. Oh, there's people. People. Why is this door locked? Aren't you guys... What are you guys doing in there? Besides looking really creepy. Are they a party that... I think... Are they partying? It's that same jewelry painting that's everywhere else. It seems to be a restaurant that's closed already or something, and they're like... I don't know... doing a very slow dance or something. Can't climb on this. I was going to climb on this, then climb over that.
I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
We might be here for a while. Okay. You stand out visually. What do you got? I bet that's the pump.
I don't think I can fit these in my pockets. I still have 9 packs of batteries
Oh,
left.
and if then this thing, which I don't need, but there it is. Maybe I need it somewhere? Okay. This is 3 items down. I have to make a trip back each time because you don't have an inventory in this game. So now we're just looking for a button. Special brand of special button. That only works with this kind of machinery, I guess. Did I come from this way? I might have come from this way in the first place. How would one tell, honestly? Here, right? Is this where I spawned in? Yeah. So that just has weird cave access. Let's go this way, I guess. I never tried this way. I always hate driving in these kinds of locations with the really packed, crowded streets and you're not sure if you're gonna fit past people and stuff. Always really unnerving. What? There's other zones within this place? I didn't expect that. Where the hell am I now? No trespassing. Is this where the moonshiners took the button? I was down there before. That's where the creepy guy abandoned me. This door doesn't open. Did I do an entire loading screen just for this tiny room? I think I did. Well, more loading for me. Or not? Or yes? Or... It's not loading again yet. Oh, there it goes. Well, you're flashing at me. How are you gonna taunt me like this? Climb. Climb, there we go. Really? Now I'm even standing on top of the mailbox. The door is even interactive. Isn't it interactive because you want me to go through it? We're back in that chapter 1 mode of aimless wandering. Okay. Alcox doesn't open. Here's the main street. Despite the apparent size of the place, I think I've been to a lot of it at this point, so I think probably gonna boil down to figuring out the wiring of the castle stuff. Because the moonshiner said that they had the button, and the only thing remaining for me to get is the button, which means I need to figure out how to get in the castle. No? If you said to just courtyard and the keep on thing, and that's it. Get energy.
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the
Are you gonna work now? Ah? That's important. Now where do we go? Hey, look, a brick. Area's pretty open. Need a key for that one. Oh. We saw this on the other side before. Okay. Slowly unfolding this environment. It felt staggeringly huge, but it's actually kind of coming together now. That opens too. I'm definitely just arbitrarily picking directions and going down them, though. Because I have no idea where we're going. I could have memorized the map, maybe, but even then I don't think the moonshiners are just on the map as being like, here's where the moonshiners are, Bunch of Ozma loot. Ooh, this could be a secret spot. Oops. Yeah, no big deal. Just an upside-down boat next to a fire. Sure, it's fine. I'm sure that fire is supposed to be over there. Wait, that's a campfire. It's not just something that's on fire. It's just an actual campfire. Why? Who made this? How long did they make it? Where'd they disappear to? I ask for the 500th time, because people keep lighting stuff on fire or doing things that doesn't have infinite duration and then just leaving. Castle... Stahlberg Castle ticket. One adult, price 3. I have an adult ticket for the castle. For some reason. Okay. Maybe there's a spot where you need a ticket to get in? It's probably like the equivalent of like theme parks and whatnot. Nothing under. Ooh.
I bet this one is empty too. Who the hell's leaving these around?
I haven't found a geocache forever. Like all the way back when I reached the biker club after the forklift puzzle. That was so long ago. Is that a major domo? I'm not sure. Weird little site. Huh. 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 Are these ladders supposed to be fire escapes? Is that what fire escapes look like in this country? Because they're by all the windows, so it seems like they'd be fire escapes. I've never lived in an area that has fire escapes in it really, but I see the New York version constantly in movies, obviously. I just got a second ticket, and there's a glow stick there. I guess that helps you find it as a player. Don't think that's supposed to be in there. So now the green fungus is infecting stuff.
Might come in handy.
This is stealing, by the way. Like, before we were at least in like random warehouses and factories, and then we're picking up the bolt cutters and using them elsewhere in the factory, which is like kind of like breaking and entering, but if they're abandoned, then it's probably not quite that. This is a place where someone lives, and we just stole their bolt cutters, and we're gonna go use them somewhere else. And whenever we use the bolt cutters and stuff in this game, the dude just puts them on the ground next to where he used them, and then leaves. That's all he does. But based on that, we're just stealing. And those people are not going to get their bolt cutters back. Naughty, naughty. Hey you! People. Humans. Acknowledge me. I'm real, aren't I? I can't tell. I'm starting to feel like a figment of someone's imagination at this point, because no one ever acknowledges me except for people on the radio, which I could be imagining myself. Is this oh my god, is this actually like Silent Hill 7 or whatever? Like, this is my own personal, like, customized hell, because I wandered into Silent Hill. Show a ticket below. I can't. I can't. 'Cause it doesn't work. That doesn't work either. Well, this is the turnstile. So I can go back to the power and probably turn the turnstile on if I'm careful. Get you open. As long as that's open, I don't need the power even to be going there. Yeah, all the castle stuff pretty much needs to be on for this to work. How do you work? I assume it's like I'm overloading the circuit or something, but how do I know which ones can be turned on and how much power goes into them and stuff like that? Okay, I got the castle turnstile working. But the castle's not turned on. That strikes me as a problem. Like, maybe I can get inside the castle, but now the castle will be off. It's just the entrance will be turned on. Ticket price 3. Insert your credit or debit card to purchase the ticket. Nope. Boom. There we go. So I'm in. I'm in a castle now. Very dark. The Castle Stahlberg storehouse was mainly used for the storage of weapons and food. Several old swords and other major and other weapons were found in archaeological excavations, and they're now visible in the National Museum of Stahlberg. The storehouse was destroyed when the famous Sir Robert was moving gunpowder to the storehouse. Gonna have to photograph this general area. It's a very, very run-down, broken castle. Clearly it needs repairs. A keep is a type of fortified tower built within castles during the Middle Ages. The Castle Starbuck Keep was built in the 1200s. The keep was built first, and everything else was later built around it. There's no accurate information on how long it took to build the entire castle, but archaeological finds suggest that the castle was being built for at least 50 years.